I think that Black people should absolutely be allowed to bring their creativity into educational spaces. I don't think the traditional sterile way of teaching academics is going to continue to be successful for the Black community if we're not allowed to bring other aspects of our identity that help us engage with material in a way we would in the rest of our life, like in the classroom, you know? I think that for a really long time, thanks to technology, a lot of educational spaces have tried to be more accommodating. You know, it's very encouraging, especially on the basis of ability, to see teachers and professors try to work with different video formats, try to work with closed captioning, trying to do what they can to make sure that people who need extra material, deadlines, so on and so forth, they get a lot of stuff done. But I don't think those accommodations based on ability are the most people can be doing to accommodate students. But you know, it just like it breaks my heart in moments where I see Black folks treated as illiterate because of the way we can communicate with each other freely and through just open interpretation of language. Like, I think it's so much more literate to hear what someone's saying and follow them the whole way through than it is to read an essay and someone tells me, well, what's the main 3 points of this? I'm like, well, I can try and guess, but if someone's in front of me expressing to me how they feel, even with words that aren't necessarily phrased the right way or with terminology that may not be grammatically correct, but I know exactly what they're saying. Like, that's its own form of literacy that's not just super recent because of the way that social media and technology has allowed for us to develop and proliferate terms at like such a quick rate, but also like it's just like it's so tricky to see people innovating and then be told that that is actually doing it wrong instead of doing it differently or doing it new.
Advocate for education. I feel like education will set our people free. And that's why they don't want us to be educated because if we knew the things that they knew, we wouldn't need them anymore. And that's why they want us to raise our kids up in the same things because they want our kids to be drugged out. They want our kids to not go to school. They want our kids to be gangbangers because the more educated Black kids we have, the more we are moving forward to freeing ourselves because we are still not free.
Education is transformative, it's powerful, it's a tool that can get you any place that you want to be. And I think that once Black children have the tools, the educational resources, then they'll replenish that 100 times over. I really believe. I think once they get it, they'll tell the future they can get it. Then the generation after that will be able to get it. So it'll be a positive cycle of information sharing, and generational curses being broken. As Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune says, I leave you love. I leave you the challenge of developing confidence in one another. I leave you a thirst for education. I leave you a respect for the use of power. I leave you faith. I leave you racial dignity. I leave you finally a responsibility to our young people.